All right, so we have the market. Let me clear this off. I guess I should just use the charts. Let me use the charts. The charts will be better. All right, so like I was saying, when the market starts to move, all right, it moves up. Pardon me. All right, down, up, down, up. All right. So at this point, these are what? This is a what? This is a supply zone. This supply. All right. And let me zoom it out for you. All right. So we have a supply. When the markets reach there, all right, the market was turn. All right. So let's go back to the definition. It says supply is the number of goods and services that are available to buy. All right. So that means before this can reverse, it means that what a lot of people are selling here. All right, they are selling. Okay, so there's a lot of goods that is available here. So because there's a lot of goods that is available to buy, all right, people would start to sell. People start to sell. So this place become what is supply where people would start to sell to the downside. They started selling it to the downside. All right, and let's check the definition of demand. It said, and demand is the number of goods and services that are being bought. Right. So here is our what? Here is our demand too, which means what? There's a number of goods what that are being bought here. All right, people started selling here because there's a number of goods that are available what to be bought or to be sold. People start to sell. When it reach here, there's a number of goods that is what is available to be bought because people have started to what sell this market at this downside. People started selling this market at this downside. So as a trader, if you start to what? If you start to sell, if you start to buy here, all right, the market might push up a bit, but before you know it, the market will reverse against you and the market will come down. So you need to learn how to trade all those the supply and demand because it's going to help you in your trading journey. Okay, so that's what we are here for tonight. So let's go back. I said supply is the number of goods and services that are available to buy, and demand is the number of goods and services that are being bought. Okay, so having said that, let's now go to the chart because we are looking at understanding the financial market. We want to understand the financial market. How does the financial market works? And if you have been following this section, I told you, I said the people that controls the market are the institution traders. All right, guys, they are the institution traders. Those are the people that controls the market. They say they tell the market what to do, and the market will obey them because they have larger volume. So we need to understand what they are doing. Okay, so that brings us to our charts right now. All right, so let's say we are having a downtrend. Okay, we created this. All right, we created this. All right, we created this. We created this. And before you know, we created this. We created this. We came back and create this. We came back to create this. And these are like the market works. Came back to create this. We created this, and now let's just stop here. All right. So right now, what do we have? Clearly, we can say that we have a downtrend. You have to put your trend line. All right. It might not be straight because I was just drawing it. All right. So clearly, we have a downtrend, and those that trade trend line, they will like say, okay, this is a break of trend. This is a retest of that trend, and this is a continuation, or this is a reversal rather. All right. The market reversed, break of the trend, then the market came back to reverse. Well, that's not what we are looking at. We are looking at supply today. So let's identify the supply. All right. So we have the supply. So okay. Let me use this. We have a supply zone. All right. Okay. All right. We have another supply zone. All right. And we have another supply zone. All right. Please pardon me. Okay. So we have supply over here. We have a supply zone. All right. So we have a supply zone there, and we have supply here too. Okay. So what it means is that this market started to what? To sell. When it got there, all right, people start to what? Take profits. Okay. So this is what is happening here. All right. I think I should just put the notes there instead so that we can see what is happening. All right. So people start to what? Start to take profit. Let me increase this font size. So you can see around this area, people start to take profit. And anytime you see a trend and we are seeing this retracement, what it means is that the institutions, yeah, these are the institutions. They initiated this trend, all right, and I taught you in the last class, you can go watch in the last section. All right, they initiated this trend and the trend started. The market sell, okay. So at this point, it's not yet a trend, but the market is clearly selling. All right. So once you miss this zone, this first supply zone, this is the first supply zone, this place. Okay. Let me remove this. So once you miss this first supply zone, you don't have to worry yourself since the market has gone down. Okay. So if the market is still going to go back up, come down, it is not going to break this structure over here. All right. So far, the market did not break this structure. Okay. It means that what this market is going to continue to sell. So what you need to wait for is to what? Let the market create an order supply zone. Okay. So now the market created a supply zone. So what you should be looking for, okay, let's say this is what our higher time frame. In a lower time frame, in this area, all right, this is what we happen. Okay, we have uptrend, then we have this, then we have this, then we finally have this. Okay, so sorry, please let me draw that again. In the lower time frame, we definitely have this, we have this, we have this. Okay, then the market fall. Okay, so that's what's happening right here. Okay, the market, when this move right there is belongs to this. All right, this is the move that is going on. But when this market comes in, let's say this is our daily time frame. Okay, there. Are you with me, guys? Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's say this is the daily time frame. All right. So let's just say, okay, this is probably let's just say this 4 hours. All right, let's say this 4 hours. Okay. So when the market was initiated here, this is the supply zone. The market was initiated at this level. Okay, the market starts to go down. All right. Then you need to wait for the market to come back. All right. Today is not we're not talking about order flow, flip, and the rest. I will have tell you, but we are going to look down in subsequent time. And but now let's just focus on supply and demand zone. All right. So the market got here, created. So all this level here, they are what? Supply. All right. Let me redo that. So the two levels that are here are what? Are supply zones. All right. And if you notice, those who trade chart pattern, you can see this is M formation. All right. In between this little space that you're seeing on the lower time frame, it has formed this. All right. So when you see the market come back here, you can now scale it down to your lower time frame and wait for this pattern, guys. If it is a supply zone, wait for this pattern. Like write that if it is a supply zone, wait for this pattern. Wait, you must see this. You must see this first leg, all right, come inside. Then wait for the second leg to form. Then you can sell. That's when you have a profitable trade. You sell from the second leg, not from this first leg. Because if you sell from this first leg and the market comes back, your stop loss, you might have even moved the trade towards to break even. And before you know it, you get stopped out and you think you did analyze very well. You did. You were not just patient. All right. So wait for this. Wait for the second, then you enter your trade. So this is a supply zone. All right. This is a zone here. Okay. So let's say we had all this market move all the way down here. All right. And down you miss this. Okay. So we have a break of structure. Since we have a break of structure, we must surely have a retest of that structure. All right. And if I'm right, I think I do it perfectly well. We add the retest of that structure. You must see, in making money in the forex market, you need to be patient. You need to calm yourself down and follow the rules. Okay, if you don't want to lose money. And you can see the market came. All right, these are demand zones. I don't really need to write them because we're not talking about demand yet. So these are what demand zone. All right, so this is a demand zone here, but we're not talking about demand zone yet. So we're talking about supply currently. So this is a supply zone. All right, you can see the market came back. So at this level, when you see this on a daily time frame, go to your lower time frame. Wait for this again. Wait for this pattern. Once you see this pattern, sell. All right, sell this market. Okay, so you can sell, and when you sell, you can just target some reasonable amount of profit. Okay. For example, let's say we short this market. All right, your stop loss, you can just give it room. All right, to breathe. Then just target. So you can target either you target this line where it started is where the demand is, so that you just target some reasonable amount. All right, I mean here you can target here. Just target this demand area coming. All right, so you can just target this demand area, and once you do that, you have your own profit. And notice, guys, this is on a daily time frame. This massive. All right, this massive. This 1 to 17, this ratio at 3 to 17. It's like increasing $3 and making close to like if that's not or 170, risking $30 to make like $117. All right, depends on your lot size, but it's worth it, guys. It's worth it. All right. In subsequent time, I'm going to be teaching you how to just reduce all those lot size. All right, so you can have a profitable trade without risking much. All right, so these are the supply zones. All right, and you can see we have this again. We had a break, and the market came back. All right, so when the market came back, okay, like I said, this is the reason why I say you should always target the demand zone. You can see when the market came back here, it didn't move really much further before it broke this structure. So now we now have our what? At demand zone again. So let's talk about demand zone. Okay. So you know basically when you're trading chart pattern and when you see W, you have what? A reversal. All right. This is a reversal pattern. All right. So the market has clearly what? Reversed from what? A downtrend to what? To an uptrend. The market has passed from a downtrend to an uptrend. All right. So now, what you are looking for, if you miss this zone, what you are looking for is what? Is demand zones. All right. So when you miss this zone, because this market has created a supply here, since that's created a supply, all right, you need to target that place. All right. The market might come back to react at that level most of the time, or come back to this demand. Okay. Come back to the demand level over here. But if there is a demand level that breaks this supply, all right, then the market will come back to that, and that's what I drew here. Let's assume there was a demand level here that broke this supply level. Then the market came back to that demand level that break it, and you can see the market will shoot up. So we have another demand. So when you see this on the higher time frame, what do? Okay, I'm coming. I think I want to check something. All right, so we have a break of structure. So this is a break of structure, guys. So when you see this on a higher time frame, you come to your lower time frame. Look for this pattern. Very important, guys. Look for this, for this, for this, and for this. All right. So please note that what these two must have the same leg. All right. It must not pass it. It must come back and respect it. All right. It might not even sometimes it might not even get there. Maybe it just reach this half. All right. This half. For example, just reach this half like this. All right. It's better. But once it passes it to this downside, be careful, guys. Be careful. You might want to do something like this, and after doing it, continue to what to sell. All right. But once you see something like this, market touching it, forming a double bottom, or you see market doing this, then you know you're ready for what? A buy. All right. So what do you execute here? You what? You buy. Simple. Supply and demand made easy. Not hard at all. Not hard at all. I believe you are getting what I'm explaining, guys. Can I get some response? All right. So let's move on. Okay, so you can just say so this is the move. The market what starts to move to the upside. So in this little space, all right. I mean here, this little space here, just this little space that you're seeing there, is what formed this on a lower time frame, and what we took our buy, and what we have ourselves a good profit. So now imagine we enter this market here and we go long. All right, imagine we go long from here. Let's say we enter from here. I'll just do some risk to reward ratio. All right, just like this. I'll just target to this level, to this supply zone here, just to be on the safer side. But if you have two trades, you can make this trade your TP1. All right, then you enter another trade, you go long, then you can make this level your TP2, or you just make the upper level your TP2 or TP3, or you use your Fibonacci. We are not doing that today. I've showed you that one, and you can see you have yourself a good profit level. All right, just trading the demand and the supply zone. Easy, guys. Very easy. Okay, so having said this, I would like to illustrate them on the chart so that you get to see them yourself. So let's go to the charts. All right, let's talk and more actions. So let me clear this. So I also start the analysis on the monthly, but I just want to start on the daily to show you some things on the daily time frame. Although we ought to check the overall move of the market. So you can see that the overall move of this market has been bearish. Okay, so you see the market started to sell here, then they took profits. Like I told you, this was a supply zone. Supply zone started at this area. All right, that was the supply zone. The market came here, broke structure. Market break this structure. All right, and you can see the market pull back. All right, so here this is where the market was reversed. You can see the market turned towards a bullish move here. All right, so this little place I want to show you on let me show you on the weekly time, on the daily time frame, so that you see what I mean by that you must wait for the W. All right, so let's go to our daily time frame. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, it's too far. It's far. Yeah, that's it. We got it. All right. Easy peasy. All right. So let's remove this. We don't need this again. All right. So let's zoom in. Let me just zoom in so that you can see. All right. So you see, just like I told you, that little candle that you see, that's the little candle that's a little candle that just came down and add another one go up. Okay. I had another one going up. All right, in the monthly time frame is what is represented here. So let me interpret it to you and show you what I mean. Okay, remember I told you once you see that, come to your lower time frame and check for the W. And what do you see here, guys? All right, market came here, did this, came back, and continued to buy. Come on, guys. This would have been a cool trade you would have entered. If you have known this earlier, this would have been a cool trade, that you should have entered. Remember, I told you, market must not break this. It must be on the same level. Guys, say something, Just easy, all right? Easy. And you have yourself a good demand zone. So what's to buy? And you can see, if you have entered this trade now since August, I think that will be August 2012 for those that did that August 2012. All right. The institutions they took some massive move. I'm just trying to let you see where the move stopped. Okay. All right. That's if you can even see the end from here. All right. So still going, guys. Still going. Just from here or just from here. See what you picked. Still going. Till you get here, guys. Till you get here. Man, if I have to start to measure that profit level, that is huge profit. Okay, so if you say okay, that one is too far, that is monthly. All right, it's fine. So now let's start from daily. All right, let's start from daily. Let me just pick a zone for you here. Okay, so let me just pick this one. Then this daily, right? Let's pick this. Are you with me, guys? Are you with me? Are you learning something? Please, if you're on YouTube right now, you can just kindly subscribe to this channel if you've really learned a lot, and kindly give this channel a thumbs up. It really means a lot to the academy. Please drop your comments if you have any questions or if you have anything to say. We will attend to that as soon as possible. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. All right, so let's continue. All right, so I just want to pick. Let's pick this one. You can see that this pattern formed M, all right, and it reversed. This was the supply zone, and it came down. But because we wanted to check on a lower time frame, remember I told you that when you see it, you wait for that sign. So this is what we are looking for here. This area right over here, this I. So let's go on a 1 hour. Let's go on a 1 hour, guys. Let's go on a 1 hour. And let's hope we see it. Oh, massive information tonight. Massive. Okay. Looking for it, guys. Oh, where did you go? Okay, it is by the chat. I'm going to look for it. Okay, I'll pick the recent candle though. I'll pick the recent candle. I think that's what it is. Not to take most of our time. Let's just go back and pick a recent candle. Okay. Just pick something that's very recent. Let's pick something very recent. We don't need to go too far. Alright, so let's pick this guy. Let's pick this. Alright, so let's pick this. So let's move to 4 hours. I think yeah, that should be clearer here. Then let's move to 1 hour. Alright. Alright. If you did not see it on 1 hour, you can scale it down to 15 minutes, but you must see it. You must see it. For you to have a profitable trade, you must see it. All right. And even in this little place, it's already showing there. All right. It's showing. All right. So I think we're here. All right. So let's go, guys. Sorry for the time delay. All right. So we have this. We have the up move. We have the down move. We have the second up move. Then you enter yourself. Guys, see something. All right. So remember, I told you earlier on that it must not what pass this supply zone. And you agree with me? I told you it can what either be like this or it comes up here, or it's just like that. And see, guys, massive drop. No stress. You don't need to stress anything. Supply and demand straight. Just say you target this demand zone. See, I told you to just target demand zone. So let's say we went short from here, from this place, okay, and let's say we just target either this TP1, all right, or we target this overall demand zone. Guys, see something. This is massive, and you won't have to risk much because you went to a lower time frame. You can just put your stop loss just above here, and guys, you have yourself a cool money. All right, cool money. That's it, guys. All right, one more example, and we end this section because I don't want it to be too long, but I believe you are getting something. So I want to show you the current. All right, I like showing the current so that at least we tell what the market is doing currently, because that's it. A lot of teacher will just teach you with old charts, and I know it looks simple because you already see what's happening. So we need to start knowing what is happening currently. So now we can see that we have what ourselves a demand zone just right over here. That's true. So we have ourselves a demand zone. So number one, first rule, I said it must not pass this demand zone. So this market that passed this demand zone is already giving us a red flag. All right, because if you notice, this is here. It's showing that there is a demand zone here. That they've left a mark that okay, we are still continuing we will still continue to sell this market. But at some point, they might decide to just decide to let's lift it up a bit, grab some liquidity, then we are coming back. So this is not a reversal, guys. This is not a reversal. This market is just retracing. So please take note. The market is retracing. The market is not reversing. All right. So let's go. Let's say, all right, we have this right now. We've already missed the demand zone, the first demand zone. I think I missed that one. I'm waiting for the retracement right now. So I missed this demand zone right over here. And if you have to enlarge it, okay, let's say I did this. All right. And let's go to our 1 hour time frame. All right. So what do you see now? 1 hour time frame. All right. So we have the market first did this, come down, give us a little up, give us this, so the market shoots up. All right. If you miss that, all right, this is another one here. The market did this, came down, went up, came down again, market shoots up. All right. We will have backed ourselves some money right now. All right. So that's just it, guys. So what are we expecting this market to do? Just is not a review class, but let me just tell you what we're expecting this market to do. All right. So this market clearly created a supply zone here. Here is a supply zone. All right. Why did I pick that as a supply zone? This supply zone that broke this demand zone. Okay. So we're expecting the market to trace this level. All right. Probably here. Then give us a fall. All right. So if it doesn't fall, it's going to reach here. Tell us that okay, I want to buy back to this supply level because it has not been tested. So we have ourselves a good W. If we start from here, a good big W. All right. So that's what we are expecting the market to do on the euro, Australian dollar. So you can watch out for it, or our market go here, come down, and market move to the upside. So that's it, guys. I don't know if you have any question. Drop your question, ask your question, guys. Do you have any question? God bless. Do you have any question? All right, I guess there's no question then. Okay, so I think we can call this class and end this class right now.
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Yeah.